Hi! Now I am so excited today. This is a fabulous project we're about to do. Now my name is Lynn, but I'm better known as Nana Lynn by all the children on my classes. I'm a professional artist and a qualified teacher, and I've been teaching for many years. I'd like to make my content in my drawing classes as accessible as possible for all learners. And I would appreciate any feedback on how I can do that in the future. And if you would like auto-generated subtitles on this video, please go to the 3 dots in the corner and select captions. Okay. Anyway, let's get started on this fun drawing, shall we? See you in the studio.
Hi guys, welcome to the second drawing of the series of the dragon family. Need a pencil, paper, and let's get started. 2 little dots in the middle of the paper. Can you see I put 2 little dots? That's where I want the top of the heads to be of the twin robots. Okay, and now down at the bottom of the page we're going to start to draw in the feet. Just where I'm going to put the dots right now. See, I'm going to put some dots here where my finger is, towards the bottom of the page, look, and that's the size I want to draw the 2 twin robots. Not too big. Can you see? Start off with the feet, 2 little curves for the robot feet, and we'll do both the robot feet. There we go, 2 little feet for each of the robots. There we go, and little lines at the bottom, just like we did for Robbie the robot. That's not too difficult, is it? Okay, now we're going to do the little robot legs, which are little coils, aren't they? Little coils, just like we did for Robbie the robot. Little coils. So it's little tiny coils, very easy curly coils. And at the top, the lady girl. This is the lady robot, the little girl robot. Line up from the baseline, and another one line up, going towards the middle. So it's getting narrower. But for the boy, we're going to do little line and curves at the side, curve up, line up, little curve at the side, little curve at the side, and join together, much like we did for Robbie the robot. Now the girl robot, we're going to join at the top. She has a skirt, he doesn't. Coily neck, a line, and a curve. Now for the little boy, coily neck, a line, big line, curl at the side, line up, curl at the side, join together. Wow, we've drawn that quick. Remember, you can pause anytime you want. Now the dome shape for the antennae, or antenna. I've learnt to say it the right way now. My dyslexia is not getting the better of me today. And the girl, little robot, has the antenna in a slightly different way too. Now coily arm, big coily arm, and we're going to have them holding hands because they're twins and they're frightened, so they're holding hands together to make themselves feel a little bit more safer. Little round circles for the thumbs as well. Little coily arm this side for her, and a hand, a circle, or an oval shape really, and a little thumb. And same for the little boy, little coil, and a little oval, and another little oval for his thumb. Oh, I think we better make their hands in the middle, holding hands, a bit bigger. Let's rub them out because they're a bit on the small side, aren't they? We'll make them a bit bigger. Little round oval, another little round oval, and another little oval for the thumbs. Hey, they're looking good so far, aren't they? What do you think? Little round eyes, and little round nose, and dots for mouth. Happy smiley mouth. Little dots inside for the eyes. Easy drawing so far. And little curves for the eyebrows. Now for him, slightly bigger eyes, big circles, circles inside, and there you go, and little dots inside that. And we'll do little straight eyebrows, I think, in a minute. But first of all, we'll give her a heart on her tummy. And we'll give him lots and lots of big round circles, but then they're going to be big strong bolts that hold his tummy together because he doesn't want to fall apart. Better give her some bolts in a minute too. She doesn't want to fall apart either. Another bolt for his nose so he holds his face together, and dots for his smiley face. There we go, straight eyebrows. There we go. Now we're going to give her some round circles for her bolts that holds her together. There we go. There, you know how to draw these robots now. You've done them with me several times, haven't you? Aren't they looking good? Now we want to start to draw Mama Dragon. So much bigger than they are because they're only little. She's bigger. So a circle, half a circle. There we go. Carefully draw this. But the half circle has a little dent out at the side. There we go. That's where her nose is going to be. So it's a circle with a dent out the side. There we go, a little dent. And now we're going to draw her little nose. It's a little tiny nose and a little smiley mouth. There, that's not too difficult so far, is it? How about an eye? A nice curve and another nice curve. Oh, look at that. She's got points at the sides of her eyes, hasn't she? She's got very dramatic eyes. And a big circle in the middle and another little circle inside that. How are you doing so far? Yes, not too difficult, is it? The big face part is the hardest part, isn't it? Now, this part here is going to be quite tricky. Kind of a big curvy line. Can you do that? And then we're going to join the body with another curvy line. It's kind of a pear shape almost, isn't it? But it's not quite. But there you go. See if you can manage to draw that shape. It's a bit tricky, but have a go. Stop the video and practice if you need to. Now this line is going to be the tail. Again, a squiggly line, but join up together the tail at the point of the tail. So the line joins together. Now we're going to put a little straight line and an arrow. So it's like a triangle at the end of her tail. Again, practice that if you have to. It's a bit tricky. Now here, we're going to start to draw her ear, one of her ears. So a little curly line and another 3 little lines to join it together. A little curly line and another couple of lines to join it together. Now that ear has to be smaller because it's the other side, okay? Let's give her a couple of little teeth. Yeah, there you go, sharp little teeth. I bet she never bites anybody though, really. And now, a couple of these little pointy things at the back. Because dragons have them. Don't know what they're called. Maybe they're scales or something. I don't know what they're called, but they always seem to have them, dragons, don't they? Let's give a nice big line in the middle here. There, how are you doing so far? It's a bit difficult, this one, isn't it? But keep going, you're going to get there. So I've drawn one curve and now another. And now a straight line on the bottom for her first foot. A couple of little claws for her toes. How's that? And now on the other side, we'll do another big curve and a sort of straightish line, a little curve round. And this bit is just a bit tricky, a little curve out for a heel and join up the foot and a couple of little toes. Now you have to rubber out that little bit of the body that's inside the leg because that wouldn't be showing, would it? So we have to rub that bit out. Now a little arm, a little curve and another little line and some little claws. Easy arms, aren't they? And another one inside here. Another little curvy line and little claws. And again, take your rubber and rub out that little line behind the arm. Oh, I think I'll rub out the whole arm actually. It's a bit small. Let's do it a bit bigger. There we go. Let's just make it a little bit bigger. There we go. That's better, isn't it? I think she's looking good. How are you doing? Now we're going to do all these little lines in her tummy, curvy lines in her tummy, because dragons tend to have them for some reason. Now wings. We better draw her some wings. There we go. How's that? Nice little curves, like 3 little curves to join the wing together. And just part of her wing showing behind because that one's going to be only a little bit showing, isn't it? I think we could do with putting some little circles on her wings to give a bit of pattern to it. Make it look a little bit more interesting. Well, there you go. How's that? How have you done with her? She's a little bit more difficult to draw than the robots, but if you have to stop and pause the video lots of times, that's fine. I'm sure you'll do fine if you keep doing that and just practicing the shapes. Okay? First of all, let's do this big line behind them. That's part of the landscape. And this little line in front, which will be showing the pathway. Now, the next thing is to draw a tree, just like the tree we drew in the first drawing the one with baby D. Do you remember you did a practice one? And this is it again. So start off with a big line and another big line. We take this line right to the top of the page, I think. And another big line. This is a tree trunk, but we're going to separate the lines here. There we go. And in the middle of those two lines, we're going to draw another lines inside like that, like a V shape inside. Now the first tree trunk, two lines join to a point, another line, join to a point, another line, join to a point, another line, join to a point, and you keep doing that until you have all your tree branches on your tree. And you can have as many or as few as you want. Just have a good time drawing all these tree branches. They're not too difficult once you've practiced them a while. Now the next thing I want to do is actually draw in a mountain range behind this tree, all the way through the paper. A mountain range, or craggy old mountain range, there we go. They can be any old shape your mountains can be. And I think we'll put a couple of little ones behind so that they're way in the distance. There we go. What next? Well, I think we need to draw another tree, but this time it's further away along the pathway, so we're going to draw it smaller. This helps with the idea of recession and perspective. If we draw that tree the same size, it wouldn't look so good. It wouldn't show that it's further away. So by drawing it smaller, it looks like it's further away. There we go. Looking good so far. One more tree, even smaller, and it shows that it's even further away. There we go. Let's draw exactly the same tree in, but small. There we go. You're getting good at doing these trees now, aren't you? And there you are. It's all drawn in. And isn't it a nice drawing? I think next thing to do is to start to colour it in, don't you? What do you think? So we're going to take our pencil crayons like we've been using already, and I'm just going to do a little tiny light bit of colouring in into the sky with this turquoisey blue colour. I'm not going to press hard, I'm not going to put much in, it's just a little tiny bit of colour in the sky. Nothing too much at all. Now the whole colouring in, the whole of the drawing can be done in any colours you want. You don't have to copy me, okay? But I'm going to have fun just colouring in, so you can have fun too. So let's get colouring. Now, the distant hills, those distant mountains, I'm going to put them in with a pencil crayon now, sort of a bluey green colour. But I'm not going to press hard with the pencil crayon. So they're going to look very, very light colour, a very, very pale colour. And I'm going to use the same colour in all the mountains in front, but I'm going to press much, much harder with the crayon so they look darker and looks closer to us. Mama D, the twins want to know why we're all walking instead of flying like Papa D did. Mama D said that walking is her very special skill. Mama D, the twins think it's great having a special skill like walking. Yeah, Mama D said that these holes in her wings mean she can't fly, but she has a great time walking around and it's her special skill. She travels everywhere like it, and she can walk in a really cool way. She can walk forward, she can walk backwards, she can walk sideways, and she can even do zigzag walking. How about that? The twins said they want you to teach them how to do the zigzag walking. I'd like to learn how to do that too. Mama D said that she'd love to teach you zigzag walking. It's a really fun thing to do. But for the moment, we're concentrating on finding you a way home, aren't we? So let's keep looking. We need to find you that portal home. The twins think that's a wonderful idea, Mama D. Shall we keep going right now and look? Where shall we look now? Well, Mama D said that Papa D flew over the mountains, and he flew over the valley, and he flew over all of the little villages and even the big towns, and he didn't find a porthole anywhere. So Mama D thinks it's a good idea we start looking in all the little places close up, perhaps things like caves and little tiny woodland areas. What do you think, twins? Do you think that's a good idea too? Yes, Mama D, the twins think that's an excellent idea. So let's go over to the first cave, over behind the big tree. I think there's a cave there. Let's go and have a look behind there first. What do you think, Mama D and twins? Should we do that? You're talking all at the same time. I can't understand you, but I'm guessing you think that's a really good idea. Okay, let's go. Look, Mama D, the twins are trying to do the zigzag walk and you haven't even shown them how to do it yet. Aren't they cute? Yeah, I'm going to miss them too, Mama D. They are such fun to have around, aren't they? They make me laugh so much. Anyway, we've still got Baby D, haven't we? He makes us laugh too. So let's see what he's up to. Should we see if he wants to come and help us find the caves and see if there's a way home for the twins? Oh, okay, Mama D. Mama D said that Baby D is asleep at the moment and he will join us later on. Don't worry. Okay, so let's get back to searching for the cave. Now, Mama D, how will we know that there's a portal in the cave, do you think? Oh, you think there will be something different about the cave to all the other caves here? Oh, well, I suppose that's a possibility. We'll have to keep looking and searching, won't we, and see. Yes, Mama D, I can see this is a very big cave and it's got lots of interesting shapes and colours in here. And it looks very different to the other caves we've looked in. Do you think this might be the cave with the portal in? Mama D said for you twins to wait there by the entrance. She's going to look deeper into the cave and see if she can find anything. Okay, can I come with you, Mama D? Because I'm a grown-up, aren't I? I can have a look as well. Yes, you're right, Mama D. I should stay with the twins and take care of them until you come back. That's a very good idea. You never know what's inside caves, do you? Really good idea. I'll stay with the twins. Okay, twins? Twins, Mama D is quite right, you know. It's much safer for me to stay with you at the entrance while she checks it out. She's a strong dragon and she will keep us all safe and sound. Now let her go and have a look. Good, twins. That's very good behaviour. I'm very proud of you. Now, wonder what she'll find inside that cave. Oh, yes, it would be so exciting if it was the portal home. Oh, I wonder if it is. Mama D, it is the portal. That's amazing. How did you know? Oh, there's a strange sound inside. That could be the portal, couldn't it? You want us to listen, okay? I agree that it is a very unusual sound. Doesn't sound frightening to me. It does sound very interesting though. Do you think we should all go and have a look now? Oh, that's a really good idea, Mama D. You want us all to go back to the village and get help. Okay, I think that's a wonderful idea. So let's head off to the village. Perhaps Papa D can come as well and we can all look together. That is so kind of all the villagers to come and help us look in the cave. But they're going to check out some other caves as well. Oh, that's a good idea too. You never know, there could be more than one portal. We need to find out what there is out there, don't we? Okay, let's all go and check out more caves. It's such fun. Mama D, are you inside that cave all by yourself? Can I come in with you now? Because one of the other dragons is looking after the twin robots and I would like to come in with you. Is that all right? Good, thank you, Mama D. I really am interested to see what's inside that cave and listen to that strange noise again. I wonder if it is the portal. Yes, Mama D, I can hear that strange noise again. And look over there. There seems to be, well, it looks like a lift door. Like a lift that you go up in a hotel or in an airport. Well, should we go and check it out too? Yes, Mama D, you're right. It is a door like a lift door. And there is a number on the door saying number 52. Should we press that number and see what happens? Maybe it is a lift and maybe it will take us all the way to Robot Land. Do you think we ought to check it out before the twins come and see? Yes, we wouldn't want them to be disappointed just in case it isn't a portal. Let's go and see. This is so exciting. The lift. It is a lift. You're right. It is a lift. And it's going up and up and up. Wow. It's going very slowly and it's going very noisily. It's making that very strange noise. I wonder why it makes that noise, but never mind. It is a lift and it might take us to Robot Land. Look, there's a button. Should we press that button and stop the lift and see what happens? Okay, let's do it. Oh my goodness. It isn't Robot Land, but it's another type of land. It's very beautiful. I wonder who lives in this land. Let's go and check it out. Let's go and have a look. Okay, Mama D, you're right as usual. We should keep looking for Robot Land. We can always look at these other lands another time. They look exciting and fun, but you know, you're right. The twins need to get home. Their parents could probably worrying about them and we need to get them home safe and sound as soon as possible. Okay, let's press the buttons again and see if we can find Robot Land. The doors are opening again, Mama D, you're right. Wonder where we are now. Oh, look! That looks like an ice cream tree. The twins have told me about the ice cream trees in their land. And look! Over there! There's a train going in the distance, and that looks like a robot train. Do you think we're in Robot Land now? Yes, I agree. We must go and get the twins and the whole family and all our friends and check it all out together. The twins will know if it's Robot Land. After all, that's their home. So shall we go and get them right now? Oh, yes, Mama D, I'm excited too. The twins are going to be very happy and very excited too. Let's go fast and find them outside and tell them they're going to be so happy because they're going home and they're going to see their family. And one day in the future, you could go and visit them in Robot Land, couldn't you, Mama D? All of you, all the family could go. I'm sure the twins' parents and friends and family would love to meet you because you've been so kind and helpful. Oh, you're looking forward to seeing their smiley, happy faces. So am I. Let's go, Mama D. Let's go right now. Well, isn't that an exciting story? We're going to have to wait until I do the next drawing to find out what happens next, aren't we? Anyway, have you managed to pause the video and keep up with me? Have you managed to do all of your colouring in as well? And the black felt tip pen drawing on top of your pencil work? I hope so. I really hope so. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I hope you enjoyed your class with me today and you are looking forward to the next class because I know I am. Now I'd like to ask you a big favour. Would you ask your adult to like my channel and share my channel so other children can enjoy it too? And would you ask them to subscribe? I would be very grateful for the support. Anyway, thank you again for joining my class and I hope to see you soon. So bye-bye for now. Bye-bye from Nana Lynn.